Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, they've been breaking royal rules almost from the day they first met. But our royal correspondent Victoria Arbiter says what they're up to is not so much a revolution as much as an evolution.
The royal family's role ultimately is to reflect modern society. It is to reflect the current times, and that's what this younger generation of royals is doing.
Take that hallowed tradition of what the royals call a walkabout, meeting and greeting the public.
The Queen was the one to really implement the walkabout as we know it today. And when they first started, Princess Anne actually recently revealed in an interview they didn't shake hands with anyone.
You never shook hands. The theory was that you couldn't shake hands with everybody, so don't start.
That hands-off approach started to change with the Prince of Wales.
Prince Charles has been known to go AWOL. If he's on a walkabout and suddenly sees someone in the distance, he'll stride off and go and see them.
Son Harry took it one step and 2 arms further.
Harry is a big hugger. He's just like his mother in that regard. Just in Australia recently, we saw Harry lean across a barricade and hug a 19-year-old girl. Harry was sort of joking with her and he said, "You're going to get me into trouble." There's a formality to the royal family, and sometimes people have said that it's not quite appropriate to hug as much as the royals have started hugging now.
But what about the royals hugging each other?
During the Queen's prime, it just wasn't really the way things were done.
That's starting to change.
There's certainly a reserve when it comes to William and Kate, but we've seen Kate recently put her hand on William's leg. Occasionally, William will put his hand on the small of Kate's back.
But as usual, it's Harry and Meghan pushing the envelope.
All over Australia, New Zealand, Fiji and Tonga, they were rubbing each other's backs, they were hand-holding. So who's to say what we'll see from George and Charlotte and Louis one day?
There is one tradition where Harry and Meghan have truly broken from the past.
Harry and Meghan's wedding has been historical for a number of reasons. Meghan was a divorcee and she was allowed to marry Prince Harry, and she was allowed to marry him in church. This is huge, as long as they continue to adapt and evolve. The royal family is going to continue to exist and adapt for the next 1,000 years.
Well, the royals haven't gone rogue quite yet, but they're sure keeping everyone on their toes.